This is Princey Seats channel. Your preferred channel for information and legit content needed. If you are new to the channel, kindly subscribe and press the notification button for onward information. Pay attention as we bring you pre-intelligent report towards the disbursement of UAAG grant and the selfless life of Apostle Ambassador Dr. Ken Nwakama. Pay attention.
Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Nwakama is the country director of UAAG, a working name towards disbursing the grant project under his country directorship. His project is not inherited from other grant handlers, but an absolute new project of itself. It is affirmed that the UAAG project is for the economical development of the Nigerian civil populace as subscribers of the grant project. The project aims at the nation's economy becoming a people-driven economy system, targeting sustainable economical transformation of the people and the nation. It is assured that with the disbursement there will be a direct, meaningful economical engagement of millions of Nigerian families, thereby reducing social vices. The pledge is increasingly pledged with. Apostle Ambassador Ken Nwakama's commitment to the people for immediate disbursement. It is a proven fact about open and secret sacrifices Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Nwakama and his UAAG team has made in securing disbursement to the stakeholders. Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Nwakama for about a year has no personal life to live, no quality time with his family, never traveled outside Abuja for anything else other than the grant matters, has rejected international conferences outside Nigeria for the sake of being distracted from disbursing, suffered health hazards because of overbearing of the burdens of the people in the grant community ecosystem. Financially, Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Nwakama and his team are bearing burdens never known by the public just for disbursement to happen for all and sundry. This is not a way of asking for emotional empathy for the UAAG country director and his team, but a fact for judgment between Rio and Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Nwakama. Rio, whose real name is Etima Inyang, is known to be one notorious instrument of dangerous scamming activities in the grant community ecosystem with the use of emotional manipulations to program his victims towards his selfish interests. Rio has a factual record of having many monetary donations, support, subscriptions for his personal grant as a handler, which was promised to his followers and subscribers but without anything coming to fulfillment till date, and no sign of refunding his victims, as it's obvious he only manipulated them into being a money minting machine for himself. Rio's life in the grant community ecosystem has no track record of integrity that worth public admiration nor acceptance, and thus has no grounds of sound judgment for the good of the grant community ecosystem stakeholders. Rio made the following threats as direct speech on his voice note on 23rd January 2024 to the person of Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Nwakama. You think you can handle us outside grant community? Rio. You think you have what it takes to handle us outside grant community? Rio. You think we can't confront you? Rio. You think you are so protected? Do you think so? Rio. Do you think you are even protected at all? Rio. They not burn you well if up to Thursday you have not disbursed. Rio. I will face you, Ken. Ken Nwakama, I will face you. Real. After Thursday, anything can happen. Apostle Ken, your church can be stormed. Real. The 8-point threat from Real to Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Nwakama is criminal case of kidnapping threat, assassination threat, social malhandling, verbal abuse, incitement of public violence against Apostle Ken, intention of invading the church. This is criminal threats, as Real's voice on his voice note indicates a strongly concluded attempt and not just only a threat to the life of Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Nwakama. This development is no longer acceptable by us. The Joyce Lovely team and assuredly us good stakeholders of UAG, whose intent is for a hitch-free disbursement to all and sundry. In both local and international law, an accomplice is seen as good as a person who directly committed a said crime. We use this time to warn very strongly that all admins and platform owners should, as a matter of keeping to law and order, restrict the use of their platforms for the abuse, threat, or attempt of kidnapping, assassination, and other social vices notice. Do this immediately, as we don't exonerate any accomplice from facing the wrath of the law. Real should understand the gravity of the crime he has committed against the life of Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Nwakama and all subscribers of UAG Project, as his voice note of January 2024 is a strong exhibit against him. In international and Nigerian law, for kidnapping cases warrant death sentence where death is involved, but in a case of an attempt was made through any possibly means, as this case is, it is a life imprisonment crime status. This is only on kidnapping related matters. The remaining viable charges will surely prevail too in any law court it is presented. Real will meet us very shortly in the court, and I'm very sure he has bought his life imprisonment ticket, except the same man he has made attempt of these said crimes on intervenes for his rescue. The truth is, disbursement is a broken genes, and by God's grace, it is a must for us all. The more calm and cooperating the grant community ecosystem is with Apostle Dr. Ambassador Ken Nwakama, the faster the disbursement becomes. God has won for us. God bless Ken Nwakama team. God bless BAT, federal government. God bless UAG management team. God bless AGPGN, other good fighters. God bless Joyce Lovely team, and bless all beneficiaries. This was signed by Pastor Donald Obaso-Korie, PA to Joyce Lovely, and admin for special duties. My viewers at home, was your reaction to this? Please drop your reaction in the comment section, and bye for now, please, okay?